Hello, lovely listeners, and good morning, Kim.
Good morning, Joe. Good morning, everyone. Oh, today, I was telling Jill about the internet's been weird lately, and it's been cutting in and out random times, and then it'll come back on, and then it came down to how do we know when things just stop flowing that's meant to happen for us, like it's a good thing, like we're supposed to walk away from the computer, or we're not, that information, the site that maybe I was trying to go to has really nothing important for me to be on. So it's like, no, I don't need to look there. Or when is it actually where it's just a true internet issue, there's just a disconnection, and it just wreaks havoc in your day. And you're like,
How do you
oh,
know?
because
And
we want to put meaning behind a lot of stuff. We want to say, okay, oh, is that happening for me? Like I'm not supposed to do that? Like, is that my intuition talking to me, or is that just daily life? Oh, hmm.
it's a challenge. Well, first of all, I'd like to just share also that the internet issues that we're talking about are at a variety of locations too, and it's been kind of sustained over a few days and with a handful of people as well. So it's not just that one time the internet goes. There's a pattern here, is my point, really. And so once it's a pattern too, you really look at it and go, okay,
Yeah,
what's happening
yep,
here?
yep. I know there's been some like solar flares, things like that that can disrupt the internet, but oh, they're like think outside even the internet. Think about where you're supposed to go do something with somebody and then all of a sudden it falls apart.
Yeah.
Ah, hmm,
Yeah, the falling apart that's what's coming to me is it's a very mild experience of loss.
okay.
We lost something that we expected to have happen, and we
Oh,
lost it. And we do not like that.
no.
And but the thing is it something that we just lost? Say, I'm just not supposed to go tonight to dinner with friends, or is there like some information in that
Yep.
occurrence? That's what we were really going with. Like, how do you know? How do you know the difference between here's just something that's happening in life, and here's like, if we will, signs from the universe being shown to you, pointing the way?
Yep. Yep. Okay. So let's see if there's a tool or a resource or something that we can use to know if we just got to let it go and it is what it is, or there's something that's reflecting back onto you. Oh, and as I say that, my throat's getting weird.
All scratchy. Mine was too
Yeah.
really scratchy.
Okay. Yep. Clear the throats.
Right.
Um, so there's definitely a lot of times something that needs to be cleared out in that situation. Um, it is a time, it's a pause. It's like I hear it's a pause in the matrix. And it's a pause to shift your energy, shift your thought, shift your vibration that you're putting out there. That's ah, or yeah, okay, I gotta go with that. Um, so if the not working for me and it's something that I really want to get done, okay, say I'm working, let's just say I'm working on a paper, okay, and I'm trying to upload it to school, and it's just not going. The internet's not going, and um, then you get frustrated. Well, the more frustration you get, the more you're gonna struggle. Um, so it's not that you don't need to submit the paper. The paper still needs to be submitted. That is life. You agreed to do this assignment. You agreed to take that class or whatever it is. Okay, you agreed to it, but it's not about the time. They're showing me the clock, and they're like, it's not about the clock time. It is literally about what is in your body that doesn't feel like the truth is there. Like the expression isn't clear. What you're expressing out is not clear. Oh. Like, this all comes down to your form of expression, your truth, kind of like your belief system. Does it align with the belief system at that moment? And you can make a complete shift within like a split second, and all of a sudden say it flows. You did something inside that made that shift happen.
That made that shift happen.
Yep.
That's interesting. I like that the answer to how do you know is more, it's just a pause. It's a
Yeah.
pause. And then I love that. Is it in alignment?
Yep.
So what do you do if you're writing a paper and, the internet, say, going down is causing you to not get the paper done? Your
Mhm.
teacher, your instructor is not going to accept the internet was down. It's like the dog ate the homework.
Yep. Um, at that point, what you do, interesting. Okay. They're like, they're showing me a screenshot, take pictures of the date, the time on the computer, and that you're trying to submit it. They're like, there is your proof.
Yeah.
There, that is your truth. You have some sort of evidence to prove that yes, you were trying to do it. This is what's happening. They're like, more people are going to be, I hear, understanding, compassionate towards you. That you're just showing them your truth. Um, because there's been a lot of, fakers, there's liars, there's,
Yes.
the dog ate the homework.
Yep.
And they're like, there are going to be times where you don't have that proof. You won't have that proof.
Yeah.
And they're like, then you just have to trust in yourself, trust in your words, trust in your information you have. And if it doesn't work for that person, say I have nothing to prove that I was trying to submit that paper, that it was completed on time, and I'm trying to upload it, and I have nothing to prove. And that teacher gets mad and say, it is what it is. And you let go of anger, and you still submit it, and you say, well, I'm sorry that happened, but here you go. And you don't yell at the teacher, you don't get angry or frustrated. Like, that changes the vibration, that when the teacher's looking at your stuff, she's going to feel that more than she's going to feel like, oh, you're frustrated with the internet. You are angry at the internet and you're trying to put blame on something else. Instead, you took ownership. Like,
Mm-hmm.
yep, it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
That's deep. I love it. It's like, how do you know? Is it in line with your beliefs? And then you, like you said, we express our truth around it. That's how we know.
Yep,
It is that. That's what happened. So it really comes down to, how do you know? Is like, you know, you being truthful with yourself.
yep, yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh, yeah.
That
And then I think
requires a
of,
pause though. Sorry. It does
yeah,
require a pause.
yep. And I'm thinking of all the experiences where I get like the internet's not working, and I'm like, and then it keeps
Yeah.
going because I'm just feeling it even more.
Mm-hmm.
That's how powerful we are.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Mm.
Yeah, that pause is really important in knowing. I love that.
Normally I would tell people, oh, ask in your head. What do you get in your head? Like, do you get a yes or no? Ask the questions. And here it wasn't even asking in your head. It wasn't asking the question. It's more just sit and pause, reflect back. What are you putting out?
Is it in
Cool.
alignment? I liked that
Yeah.
question. Like, is it in alignment? And so it's like, when you're sitting there and the internet goes down at a bad time, is it in alignment?
Hmm.
Initially, you're going to probably say no. But if you pause,
Yeah.
you can realize, you're like, you know what? It actually is in alignment, because I was pushing and going so fast that I needed a slowdown. And say, if it's keeping you from working with someone or producing something, clearly that's other person or that other party also needed part of the slowdown with you, or, is there supporting you doing that. So,
Yep.
oh, that's a big shift, Kim. It's a subtle shift, but it's a big shift
It
to
is.
do the pause rather than like going into the question asking. All
Ooh. Ooh.
right.
Perfect. Okay. Thank you, Jill. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Kim. Yes, thank you everyone for listening. Until next time.